to Endangered with Thomas Donker and the True Groove All-Stars. This is an original song cycle by Thomas Donker with lyrics by Yusuf Komanyaka. Between the songs in the song cycle, you'll also be hearing poems from 8 poets. The poets will just introduce themselves by name very briefly, read their poems. There'll be no further introductions between the songs and the poems. We're just going to keep this moving till we get to the conclusion. And we're ready to begin. Just a brief warning that there are going to be projections, and some of the projections include strobe light effect in the early part of the programming. This is a multimedia event, and you're about to go for quite a ride and have quite an experience. We're so thrilled to have this happening at the Dodge Poetry Festival. Welcome to Endangered.
Yeah, good to be here. Guzzle after Ferguson. Somebody go and ask Biggie to orate what's going down in the streets. No. An attitude is not a suicide note written on walls around the streets. Twitter stays lockstep in the frontal lobe as we hope for a bypass beyond the streets. But only each day bears witness to the echo chamber of the streets. Grandmaster Flash's thunderclap says he's not the grand jury in the streets. Says he doesn't care if you're big or small. Fear can kill a man on the streets. Take back the night. Take Killjoy's cameras and microphones to the streets. If you're holding the hand lightning strikes, juice will light you up miles from the streets. Where an electric chair surge dims all the county lights beyond the streets. Who will go out there and speak laws of motion and relativity in the streets? Yusuf this morning proves a crow, the only truth serum in the street.
want to sing. Give me the bread, y'all. Give me the bread, y'all. Windshield wiper, switch back and forth to the rhythm, stolen pain, and counterfeit pleasure. I don't want to sing, baby. I don't want to sing, baby. I don't want to sing, baby. As the buffoon selling his second-hand soul to the organ grinder's monkey, organ grinder's monkey, organ grinder's monkey. Yeah, endangered species, endangered species, endangered species. And you better listen. You better listen. You better listen to the hyperbolic groove busting out the tenement window. Hey, I don't want to sing, sing it. I don't want to sing, sing it. I don't want to sing, sing it. As the false witness, 'cause I know the enemy with that much gold in his mouth, that much gold in his mouth, that much gold in his mouth, that much gold in his mouth has already been bought and sold. Now, I don't want to sing, sing it. 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 this world together. One will hold this world together. Together. Oh, now I'm a man, but they just don't understand. Can't you see? Can't you see? I'm running for my life with no place to go, nowhere to hide. Ooh. So I'll stand and fight. Yes, I'll stand and fight. Yes, I will. I'll stand, stand. Can't you see? Can't you see? I'm running for my life with no place to go, nowhere to hide, nowhere to hide. Can't you see? Can't you see?
Thank you for that beautiful music. I'm Elizabeth Bradfield. I'm going to read a poem called Dispatch from This Summer. I wrote this in 2016 in response to the Pulse shooting in Orlando, Florida. We were also having a gypsy moth infestation where I lived. The Latin name for a gypsy moth is Lymantria dispar dispar. Dispatch from this summer. Frayed, moth-eaten, vulnerable. Those Florida dancers gunned down, and my young self coming out dancing, and pathetic fallacy, dispar, dispar, crawls all over June's fresh oaks, gnawing them to a February canopy. The news, bad oracle, gnaws fact and rumor. Above, unrelenting mastication, defoliation. Lymantria, destroyer, all else gone, you hump up even the stiff needles of pines. What will happen come winter, no sun stored? Should we spray? Should we avoid social media? Shun large aggregations? How hot the birds must be now, unshaded in their nests, guilty thrill of peering down on black-billed cuckoos calling. Other wings, the white, towering stagecraft of angels, sentry at Orlando's morning. We consider what it would take to pick the trees clean. Could we? The bark, the grass, the ground writhes. In a grove in China, a grim documentary. Honeybees gone, people pollinate fruit trees by hand. I twitch away from one caterpillar dangling from its thread, hanging by the silk that brought it here to the New World, to Massachusetts even, because some merchant in 1869, while Grant took the presidency and Elizabeth Cady Stanton spoke before Congress and the golden spike was hammered into Utah and the South fumbled through what's called Reconstruction, thought crop, harvest, riches, and hoped the long, expensive trek to Mulberry unnecessary. We gnaw through news feeds, we post and share, unsure if we are offering or consuming. In the forest, a constant, heavy frass. On my side of the river, healthy trees, oak leaves, thick and dark. In the dance clubs near me, there is dancing, but introduction, dispersal. In the week after Pulse, in Massachusetts, 450% more guns like that gun were sold. If you can stand to walk a narrow path through the leafless forest, you can arrive at a circle of water that will allow your body to be beautifully held, whoever you are. It's true. You'll have to return by the same path, go back through those apocalyptic trees. If I had waited a month to begin this poem, I would have begun with the reliefing, fuzzed red growth in late July, white moth flutter among the trunks, not angelic, but like paper corners that didn't burn in some arson or accident, and plastered to bark, the russet humps of eggs I scrape with a stick, vengeful, hopeful, despairing, even as they are being laid. Thank you.
Join us. Dance together. Come on. Yeah. Rock steady. Come on. Give it up. Excellent. Go, yo. Talking about all the things that we have seen, from the poorhouse to the temple, the man who would be king. Love is not supposed to be the prelude to the hell we see right now. It's getting hot, real hot. It's getting hot, yes it is, real hot now. Everywhere it seems to be every man and woman's dream, burning you, burning me. The world's gone crazy, crazy. Endangered species, black as coal. Walk this world as lonely souls. Raise a fist for all to see. Getting hot, real hot. It's getting hot, hot, hot. Yes it is, real hot. It's getting hot, hot, hot. Real hot. Go. Open your eyes. 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 Now the shape of things to come is changing. Gaslight our culture, fan the flames of hatred and mistrust. You can buy and sell the right heartbeats, killing floor in these city streets. So much beauty run from strife. This kind of world, this kind of life is hard. Woo. Yes it is. It's real hot. It's getting hot, hot, hot. It's real hot. In the inferno, inferno. It's getting hot, hot. Yes it is. It's real hot. Burning me up, yeah. It's real hot. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Jan Beatty. The name of my poem is Shooter. It's a metaphor. I'm not shooting anybody. I shoot the old man who followed my 11-year-old body on Smithfield Street because I smiled at him because it was Christmas. I shoot the man who jacked off on the bricks of our house, put a ladder to my window when I was 12. I shoot the professor who said my work was illogical, then used me for publicity when I won an award. The businessman who wanted to talk about my teenage breasts. I'm loading and reloading the guy who walked up to me when I was a cashier and asked about my hole. I hope you still like me when I say the gynecologist stuck his tongue down my throat when I was 16. The writer who read his gang rape poem to a room of women students. I'm putting my finger on the problem. The men who pose as feminists, the predators, the rapists, the bullies and thugs among us. My uncle who tried to kiss me when he was drunk. My 60-year-old neighbor who grabbed me when my parents weren't home. It was my fault. A man named Roy who wouldn't stop when I said no. He said, "Shut up." He said, "Now." He taught me to love the trigger. I'm shooting the cook who grabbed me from behind in the restaurant kitchen, the famous poet who said, "There are no great women writers," the boyfriend who left his handprint in black and blue, the men who say we're too serious, prettier when we smile. I'm smiling and shooting. The shrink who tried to lock me up, the boss who gave me a ride home, wanted a blowjob, pushed my head down. The poet who said, I didn't praise him enough. Here's one for you. The restaurant manager who's told me to grow a thicker skin and wear a skimpy uniform because, really, we have an attitude. We need to lighten up. I shoot all the men I've left off the list, so I don't have to worry my pretty little head about it. Thanks.
Got to get that outlaw out your head. Got to get that outlaw out your head now. Out here in the Wild Wild West, another unarmed man winds up dead now. Got to get that outlaw out your head. To get the outlaw out your head now. Out here in the Wild Wild West, another unarmed man winds up dead now. Nothing but blood on the sawdust saloon floor, facing east. Yeah, nothing but blood. Saw the saloon floor facing east. Ain't no figment of your imagination. Ain't no figment of your imagination. It's tangled up in the flesh and blood, yes it is. It's tangled up inside the whole damn nation. Gunslinger, next time anywhere the best. Gunslinger, just another All-American, yeah. Just another All-American, yeah. Just another All-American, yeah. Just another All-American, yeah. Just another All-American. only law. Better quick draw, you son of a gun. How can a man read what's inside him? How can a man change what's inside him? Better quick draw, you son of a gun. How can a man change what's inside him? How can a man change what's inside?
Hi, I'm Sakina Hoffler. I'm going to share 2 short poems. I've decided to stop writing about the hood. No more street pharmacy tales. No more who stole whose crack, who got shot over bad crack, whose aunt is high on crack, whose baby ate a little crack, whose corner sells his best crack, or 5-0 crackdowns. There were too many babies birthing babies, too many hours on a clock, too many footskins thin. No child left behind brought 10th graders to my after-school program who couldn't add, subtract, pronounce, retention, recidivism, or gentrification. They learned from North School of Hardheads how to stand on opposite sides of the class, wave red or blue flags and say, blood, love overcomes our depressions, or continuous revolution and progress. I had to strap them to tables, forced conjugation, multiplication and real division in their ears, iron respectability on their skins. Then one day, I heard about the 4 kids who had managed to escape in a 10-Dell State home for the break, all shot, execution style by flag wavers only 4 blocks away. So the next week when my students said, she ain't gotta do shit but stay black and die, I said, Kiana, you know what, baby? You're so absolutely right. No more white tees graffitied with RIPs. No more mothers kneeling next to dead sons. No more dead sons. Sometimes I wish I could stop writing. But this one's for you, Kiana. Yes. Grieve, Goddess sings, for the dark sons of America. We have to give him the talk. My husband says as he lists the last 3 items on our registry, the Graco 4-1 convertible crib, the diaper genie, 2 dozen bibs, with certainty of not if, but when. Perhaps between bedtime stories so our boy won't have bad dreams, or before a Sunday dessert of blueberry cobbler and ice cream. Or before he gets into superhero movies, modern Greek tragedies, the hero's journey where the hero must fall to be reborn and return as a hero. Only we must ensure our son understands if he falls, if he fails to follow the same lessons his father learned, keep your hands where they can see them, no fast movements, don't raise your voice, yes sirs and no sirs, there will be no rebirth, no journey, no hero. Just our son becoming another data point, joining legions of others lost in newspaper articles and social media replays, until he's replaced by the next, forgotten by all, except us, the ones who first held him close. Grieve, Goddess sings, for our son, whom we must prepare for both life and death, while he blossoms in my belly, no bigger than a coconut. Thank you.
They say it is in our blood, and I say the naked metaphor is a black man. They say we are no good, and every day the sky's still burning. I argue with the notion we're cursed from the great big flood, lost souls in the ocean, part of another man's plan. Father and mother, please help me find a way back home with bittersweet devotion. Never alone. Never alone. They say it is in our blood, and I say the naked metaphor is a black man. I cry to the heavens, the dream lives in my skin. I cried for my brothers and sisters over and over again. No one gets out or gets even. We might as well strike up the band. Sweet soul singing in darkness, holding hands, holding hands. They say it is in our blood, and I say the naked metaphor is a black man. They say we are no good, and every day the sky's still burning. The sky's still burning.
My name is Benjamin S. Grossberg. I'm going to read a poem written after the Club Pulse mass shooting. This poem is called Heaven, which is the name of the nightclub long shut down in Houston, where I used to spend my Friday nights. Heaven. Someone shoots up heaven. Both bars and the small dance floor in the back. But the patrons, all just my memories now, ethereal, wisps of smoke and soul, don't notice or care. The bullets spray through them where they cluster at the second bar, blurring their bodies as they flirt and throwback cocktails that turn to vapor in their mouths. Heaven's dance floor is a sway of boys. It's still the early 90s here, so pastel disco lights flash to strike it up and 100% pure love. Patrons dance as only memories can, pressing so close they pass through each other at the lips. When bullets glide through them, their bodies mingle at the entrance wounds. Friday's cover charge is a canned good, a donation for the local soup kitchen, and booze, a pour of smoke in a plastic cup, costs only 50 cents till 11. On a night like this, sultry, with boys lined up to enter, a can of Kroger peas or hominy in hand, the click, click, click of an empty magazine, his last is lost to disco. He throws down the gun, its cold solidity, and charges the crowd. But the boys turn to mist, still laughing at their own jokes, and settle once he's passed. Spent, he collapses unnoticed against and through one of heaven's walls and tumbles right out of it. At the bar, one of the boys drifts toward another, a few stools down, the swirl of him blown back by the movement. All night, he's been watching a guy, Michael, who he will continue to love long after they've parted ways. He's just found the courage to go up and say hello.
When we're caught to pay the price, not thunder shakes the earth. No, will it be fire? Will it be ice? I don't give a damn for what it's worth. So I'm asking, is it too late? Is it too late? There's a face in the ivory tower, unnatural sight, devil flesh. See, I don't know much about power. Dreams in my mind off this leash, around my neck. Now is it too late? 'Cause I really need to know. Brother, what's wrong with nothing wrong? 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 Sister, what's wrong with nothing wrong? Brother, what's wrong with nothing wrong? 'Cause we've been lied to from generation, generation. They despise you and me. Can't you see that we've been lied to from generation to generation? They despise you and me. Can't you see? Can't you see? Come on, y'all. And the people say, right on, right on, right on. Put your fist up in the air with me. And the people say, right on, right on, right on. Newark, right? Come on. And the people say, right on, right on, right on. That's it, y'all. And the people people say. Right on, right on. Brother, what's wrong? There ain't nothing wrong. You keep it up. Sister, what's wrong? There ain't nothing wrong with you. Come on, y'all. With nothing wrong with you. Yeah. Brother, what's wrong? There ain't nothing wrong. Sister, what's wrong? With nothing wrong with you. Brother, what's wrong? With nothing wrong with you. Oh, brother, won't you ride on? Sister, what's wrong? Won't you ride on, my brother? What's wrong, my brother? My sister, brother, what's wrong with me? Won't you ride on? Sister, what's wrong with me? Ride on, brother, what's wrong with me? Ride on. All right. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. All right.
Wow. My name is Jane Wong. I'm going to be reading 2 short poems. This first one I wrote after the Atlanta spa murders last year. It's called I Cried in Public Again. I cried in public again. Drive, I said to my beloved, drive. I can't have people watch me cry. It's bad enough watching people watch me touch fruit at the grocery store. Prickly pear glaring across the sweet heaps. It's not my fault the citrus is too soft. It's not my fault you blame me. But maybe no one was watching me cry, or maybe they definitely were, making me a meme. I was an Asian girl eating a burger in the passenger seat, crying into a foil wrapper, snot or cheese sauce or gelatinous exhaustion. Insert joke, accent, fetish. A sends me a message. Isn't it terrible to ask how are you these days? Like nothing fucked up happened today, so what? It's a good day? How bone true this is, how something will happen tomorrow, how something is happening right now, how to push the fear of this happening to those we love and we're supposed to eat? I message back, have you eaten yet? Please eat. I love you. I was trying to eat. Had soggy bun in hand, and the thing is, was, will be. Rage and grief makes a terrible meal. What kind of nourishment leaves you this gray meat gut sick? I eat rage daily. It kiss clogs its ways through my arteries, my brains, my lungs, my pores, my mouth, my eyes, leaking like a fish laid out to dry, flies coming in for a little sip. When asked what brings us relief these days, my graduate student of color tells me sometimes I scream just as loud as I can, and it feels good to let it out. I promise them I'll try it. But later, some white dude shares his meme of me in a group chat or a Reddit thread somewhere. Me love burger long time. Lol, I'm screaming. Thank you. And this poem imagines a kind of speculative future in which we're safe. In the future, we held each other like pea trellises, trellised by breath and grief. We kept holding the soupy sun spilling across our faces the morning after heartbreak, after rage so thick we needed to help each other cough the grit out. We poured vinegar on the grit, softened it, and then we put it in a jar. We held onto our names, called them back after so much migration, and found characters barnacled in empty spaces. Our names were salty but delicious. Our ghosts found stockpiles of abandoned superglue and started to piece back teeth, limbs, languages, bowls, countries. My grandmother glued back her jade necklace and pink sandals, stretched her anemone toes through the band like a very good yawn. We gleamed in that holding, that softening, a bee's coat patchworked with gilded lingering. Then we kissed and kissed and kissed, and then we opened that jar. Thank you.
My own mind. Guess you had enough of me. I don't feel endangered anymore. Not so easily deceived. Now can't you hear me knocking at your door? 'Cause I'm too damn free. You better believe me. I'm one of a kind. I live my own mind. Too damn free, you better believe me. I'm one of a kind, one of a kind. I live my own mind. I ain't no automatic wind-up toy. Ain't gonna dance till I drop. Just a canary in a coal mine singing. Never stop. I guess you had enough of me. Don't feel endangered anymore. Not so easily deceived. You hear me knocking. My soul ain't going down slow. I speak from the heart. Steady rolling. I'm too damn free. You better believe me. I'm one of a kind, one of a kind. I live my own mind. Too damn free. You better believe me. I'm one of a kind. I live my own mind. I guess you had enough of me. Endangered anymore. Not so easily to see. Ooh, I'm knocking at your door. Can't you hear me knocking at your door? Knocking at your door. Can't you hear me knocking at your door? I guess you had enough of me. You better believe me. Hear me knocking at you, knocking at you, knocking at you. Guess you had enough of me. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you to the band. My name is Petra Kappas, and I would like to take you on a journey now. The work that I'm reading from is a true crime poetry series. A true crime series of soil, water, and flesh. And it remembers mass murders of Black, white, and indigenous women in Michigan, Anishinaabe territory. And the poem is called The Bread. The bread. Smell the moist hunk of it abandoned by the side of the street near the chiropractor's door. Just step left over to the apple tree. Fermentation is in the air. Look close and see worm wriggle just beneath cheek blush. The bread swells out, pores open, breathful. The bag has burst wetly. White holes and grains spill like dandelion fluff from plastic webs. Cider sour mold stains the squashed grass. Follow decay juice down. Gravity pulls to the strata of tiny springtails, hexapod microorganisms which each squish a chip of white-green mold bread compound down to their caverns, through cave tunnels between loose crumbles of soil. Make friends. Wave at her compound eye. See yourself reflected in the last dying light. There you are, so many times as she munches her treasure in peace. A giant earthworm moves by you two, majestic and pink. This corer leaves a round hole for Springtail and you to follow. Earth grows dark. Springtail nods at family deep below, colorless carapace Auntie, long having abandoned surface ways. Auntie's sisters make a wreath in the round cave, a portal. Will you step through? That fluff of evergreener bread you drag slithers across antennae, translucent torsos where white hemolymph pumps through the dorsal vessel's thickening pipe. Beyond the portal, a cathedral opens. Phosphorus lights on beetles' back ends reveal a cavern. You see a ribbed vault, earth packed tight as moist clay between bony stays. A rumble ahead. You follow the sound wave with your devolving eyes. Your midline pings out in response. Ears travel inward. Your feet are gone. Deep in the cavern, a skitter, crackle, thump, thump, bass note, ground beetles, wings long atrophied, scratch against one another in a round heap, a horde, 100 bodies deep and more, constant motion, mandibles out and rasping. The ball resonates against the overhead arc of ribs. The vault that once housed lungs massages this mass now. Motion, sound, vibrations, a roar in the earth. Transformation. You approach this beat, this push, with your disaggregate of wilted, moldy bread. Drips of vinegary moisture mark the brown earth pack where you crawl until the ball rears right here. Beetle sharpness of waxy chitin, armor, wave at you as they plow under, over, never tire. 40 antennae, then 90 mandibles, then too many razor legs reach forward toward you, toward your hand, your tentacle, that sensitive pad, pluck the fuzzy weeping bread mold offering. Metallic clicks, mesmerize, then tick over you, the carrier, pluck and pull. You see large beetle eyes close, so close. Antennae caress every micrometer. Invite, breathe, recycle, compost each breath, till you are inside. Embrace.
I sense we're taking a trip back to the motherland. Is that where we're going, Leroy? I thought so. Inside his belly nestled against his spleen, singing. Back in the days of night riders, when life's tongue to read and blues and sorrow song called out deep into the night. Another man done gone. myself all up inside of that way. And then moan on the bone until the gods cried out and someone asleep just today. The true story. Just today on my way in, I saw 3 dark-skinned men discussing the weather with demons and angels, gazing up at the clouds and squinting down on iron gates along fast streets of luminous encounters. But I say, yes, I say, I double-check my reflection in the plate glass, and I wonder, am I passing another Dante Wright, an Eric Garner, a Philando Castile, a Breonna Taylor, a George Floyd? Or perhaps it's just another innocent brother and sister just trying to buy food for their children in a supermarket in Buffalo, New York. Buffalo, New York. I think they were cornered by a blue dementia. All of them dark-skinned people who woke up dreaming one morning and then walked outside of themselves dreaming. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. True Groove All-Stars. It's Leroy Lefty Thompson on the drums, electronics. On the bass guitar and lead guitar, James Ross Delacoma. Up front on everything else, saxophone, samples, vocals, good hair, Mark Coco Jackson. And our big brother here, two-time Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee, the mighty Mr. Kid Funkadelic, Mr. Michael Hampton. Thank you so much. All of these wonderful lyrics that I've been singing or speaking or whatever or emoting were created by, well, let's just say he's just that dude. I can go on forever. We could go on forever about our love for this man. Love is not even the word. One of the greatest poetic, literary, and beyond minds and voices of any generation, Mr. Yusef Komonyaka. Can we hear it for him, please? Yeah, that's the idea. Y'all should stand up. If this is a poetry festival and we're saluting Yusef Komonyaka, this is his record, this is his music. Stand up. Yusef, I don't know where you are. You're probably in the back, but it's all good. It's for Yusef. We love you. Say hell yeah. Say hell yeah. All right. That's all for you, Yusef. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Okay, so it's a little different than what I had planned. That was awesome. Martin, where's Martin? Martin, listen, I think maybe I should just introduce the poets and everybody, we end it, right? Oh, we got one more to go, right? Okay, oops, my bad. Never mind, sorry, Martin. Yeah, we got a little bit more to go, y'all. Y'all with me? Yeah. Newark, yeah, boy. They raised hell in Newark, man, it's fantastic. All right, here we go. Universal, oh wait, the wonderful images on the screen. Our videographer, Mr. William Murray. Let's hear our cinematographer. Let's hear some noise from him. Legendary. On the lights, my nephew, Mr. John Donker. All right? The mob boss, the woman making sure everything happens. The mighty Miss Marla Mace, True Groove Frontline. And all the artwork that you see was inspired, this whole thing, by the amazing Mr. Floyd D. Tunson out of Denver, Colorado. Thank you, Wileen Carroll. Tunson Arts. Okay, now we're gonna go. Hit it, young. Oh, put your hands together again. Come on, y'all. Party at this point. Oh, yeah. Oh. Judges, show me doctors, that makes sing it again, and sing it loud. Doctors, lawyers, and masons, and the judges that showed up, doctors, that makes sing it again. Hey, the universal truth is that bunnies ain't so bad. Especially when you take the time to know this Negro problem sure as hell is getting out of hand. You better show up. You better show up. Hey, don't you know that? Doctors, the lawyers, the masons, and the judges show up. Doctors, the masons. Sing it again, ladies and gentlemen. One more. Doctors. cases. These lawyers and the judges showing up. These doctors and Masons. Sing it again. Kid Funkadelic, y'all. Here we go. Put your hands up in the air. Come on, y'all. Woo! Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Yeah, you were. Keep it out. Thank you.
Thank you to my fellow poets and thank you to this beautiful band. Yes, give it up, give it up. And thank you all for being here. My name is Peggy Robles Alvarado. Yes. And this piece I will be reading is titled Boricua Soy. Boricua is the indigenous word for a Puerto Rican. And this is dedicated to my grandfather, who I invite into this space, Pedro Robles Miranda, for teaching me that we are also trees. Boricua soy y siempre seré. For me to be Boricua is to be descendants of storytellers, coffee laborers, cialeños that recited decimas and carried poems clenched in jaws, pulsing at the eardrum, knowing life was a series of performances with no preset lines, a free-form, improvisando, unapologetic biographies with a plot driven by sabrosura. Despite colonization, years of forced migration, ours is a DNA set on survival. I trace the intimate calligraphy of my inherited throat. My big mouth, boca grande, all thick-lipped and trained to speak in Nuyorican Spanglish. Determined to unearth Taíno spoken word once buried under European record. Resurrecting our semis, giving libation to the names of caciques in all my elegies, rewriting false documents that wished us desaparecido. Proudly renaming us indígena. We are the proud grandchildren, los nietos orgullosos de sus abuelos, negro, indígena. For me, to be Boricua is to press ear to shoreline. Listen for the goddess that speaks in molasses and full moon nights. Yemaya, olodo, yemaya. To pull at laughter that unfolds from banana leaves, ashes to tierra, manos al monte. To pull blue from sky and sea, porque ser boricua no fue golpe de suerte. Somos fuerte, fuerte, pa'lante pa' siempre. We took our dark-skinned abuelas out of the kitchen and invited them to dance, celebrated their hereditary sancocho, flavored their racially mixed mofongo, relished in their café con poquita leche without shame, found beauty in the mahogany, tabaco y ron, hues of our people, made it safe to say, somos negro. I trace the petroglyphs of these palms. Feel Papa's hands weaving into mine, extensions of our family tree pressing firmly, teaching me when to tender and loosen my fists, to let these lifelines pulse in sync like mangroves. We breathe from the root. Like sabers, our mouths a bridge between life and death, learning to read broken bones before bandaging them. Quiet long enough to hear Chango drumming in a thunderstorm. Kabiosile. I watch Papa as he dances and says, never forget, we too are trees. Somos roble. Mientras más madura, más fuerte. Con lo boricua, nadie se mete. We too are trees. And when they wish us extinct, we thrive in becoming a new, beautiful, black and brown invasive species.
Woo! Hell yeah. We'd like to thank the man who put this all together, the amazing Mr. Martin Farewell, Dodge Poetry Festival.
Yeah.
The amazing Miss Catherine Block and her team. All you guys, sound lights, thank y'all so much. Martin, you gonna say something?
And our poets are gonna come out for a bow. Please help us welcome Yusuf Komanyaka, Elizabeth Bradfield, Jan Beatty, Sakina Hoffler, Benjamin S. Grossberg, Jane Wong, Petra Cuppers, Peggy Robles Alvarado, and Tomas Donker and the True Groove All-Stars. Thank you all.
Respect. Sing it again. This hero problem's getting out of hand. Respect. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sing it again. Put your hands together now. Come on. Yeah. Respect. Woo. Sing it again. This Negro problem's getting out of hand. Respect. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sing it again. Say hell yeah! Hell yeah! We love you all. Take care of each other. We'll see you again.
Tomas Donker and the True Groove All-Stars. You've got just under 10 minutes to get to your next event if you're going somewhere else. And there are festival poet readings starting here in 10 minutes. Thank you all.